Hi folks, and welcome to this new channel. I will do a short introduction to me and what I'm doing. I started to build models in the middle of December 2019, and you are just looking at the first tank I did. It was a Panther by Tamiya, and I had a lot of fun with it. And I'm 52 years old, or 53. And I haven't built scale models since I was a small child. And after I finished that Panther, I did a King Tiger by Tamiya. That's the one you are looking at right now. I was very happy with the result, both of the Panther and the King Tiger. It feels like tanks are quite easy to paint, and you can add a lot of mud and rust and nice stuff to it. So this was the third tank I was doing. It's M1A2 Tusk. I had huge problems with this one. The build was not easy, things didn't fit together and things were just dropping off. I think the plastic was too soft and I wasn't experienced enough to build that tank. But it's a nice looking tank, but I really hate it. As soon as I show it to someone, something always falls off. And after that I did this Merkaba, and that is a beautiful tank, and there were no problems with this build, and there's a lot of details, and I really liked this tank. It's a good model from, I think it's from Tacom. I love this one. So it was the best and funniest tank I ever done, I think. And I think that was in January 2020, and I wanted to do something else, so I bought this Hanomag, and it was supposed to have a trailer with a V2 rocket on it, but I skipped the rocket because it didn't get me any inspiration. So I just did a small car with some rust and dust. It's a cute little car. And it was a fun build. But I just threw away the rocket. It didn't make any purpose to me. And then I got a stash of old models that I tried to build. And this Dornier, you see it's not nose heavy at all. I forgot to put in some extra weights. And I didn't even paint the canopy frame, I see. It's a boring build, and I got the wrong color in the bottom as well. But I learned some from it. Some mistakes. And then after that Dornier, I tried this helicopter. And that is a really boring model as well. It was an old model from the 80s, I guess. And all the stencils are fragile and they were just broke all the time. So I skipped that one. It's nothing that I'm proud of, but it's a heli anyway. And then I got this model, DC3. It was a fun build. It's a beautiful plane, and the stencils were okay, but when I started to finish the one, I realized that I had lost the front windshield. So the carpet monster must have been eating it. But it's a beautiful plane. It's a classic one. Too bad I'm missing the front window. So at this stage I'm getting the hang of weathering and all other details. So I went to a course about weathering, a one-day course, and this guy who had the course, he brought his planes with him, and he had a Corsair. So I thought that I would really like to build this one. And I think this is the first plane that I got to this level. Good shipping, good weathering, and good build quality through the whole build. And this was a really fun model to build. I think I put 40 hours in the cockpit just. And here you can see the underside, the belly of the airplane. It's a beautiful model. So after that I took this one. It's a Stuka 87. And it's also a great model, and I managed to finish it with a good quality. It's a winter camouflage that I sprayed with airbrusher by hand, and it's a lovely plane, and it's huge. I think it's in the scale 132. So at this stage I felt that I'm getting up to the level where I want to be. You can always step up a level more, but in this short period of time I'm really happy what I have achieved. And here you can see the belly and the wings sorry for my English, it's not my native language. And then I started to build jets. So this is a Tomcat F-14, and this is a scale 132, and this is huge. I think it's almost 60 centimeters long. I think I built this one in 2-3 weeks, and it's a really nice model by Tamiya. It's an old mold they have used, but it fits together and it's really nice. I think it's 140-150 stencil on this model. It's really nice, and it's the cockpit. It's detailed with flying officers and his navigation friend, what you call it. It's a nice build, and I'm really proud of this one. But it's huge, so I can't have it on my shelf. I have to put it somewhere. The nozzles those are really hard to do, but I think I'm getting there. So that's my first jet I did, and it was really fun. So after that I was thinking of doing something Swedish, as I am Swedish. So I did this Wigan with the splinter camo, and it took me a while to do the splinter. I think I laid down 30 hours just on the top side of the splinter camo, but this plane is so nice to look at. It's really a big engine with a pilot. So I thought, why don't I build another Swedish one? So I started with this one, and it's Wigan as well, and AG37, and this one is in bare metal. And as you see, I have put in some LED lights in it, so it got position lights and it got flashing strobes. And I finished this one in 12 days, so it was really fast, but the level is really nice, I think. So that's what I have done since December. So this is a short introduction to the channel, and I hope you like it and subscribe. And I will get back with more full builds of jets and aeroplanes and everything you can imagine within this channel. So thank you for this.